Hi everybody, it's Maureen from Massachusetts. I'm coming at you again because I really enjoy doing this. How about that? I really do. I'm talking a little softly again this evening because my husband's upstairs sleeping and just trying to keep it all good, you know? So I had to go to the next town over where my pharmacy is yesterday because I'm waiting. I had to go to the lab and give some specimens and that because I believe I might have an infection. Those womanly things. So I'm waiting to hear back and to get some meds, but I had to go over and so right near the pharmacy and all that is the thrift store. So of course I had to do my local thrifting, right? But because it really wasn't planned and it was kind of on the fly, I got a few things. I didn't stay there too long. I wasn't feeling too good. I had a little fever and that. But anyway, I was able to get a couple things. So I thought, well, I'm going to showcase my thrift haul, and then I'm probably just going to talk with you a little bit about, I don't know, some things I've been thinking about, okay? All right, well, let's see. This is Running Strong for American Indian Youth. Just a little ginger jar shaped thing, but I just thought it was kind of cool. It's got different things on it. It would be cute with a little succulent in it or something. So anyway, I picked it up. I think this was like 49 cents. This actually was the other day. I didn't get this yesterday. Yeah, I didn't pay much for it. Billy Mills 10K gold medal anniversary. Billy Mills. Yeah. Anyway, I like the shape, and sometimes things that have signature logo things on them are collectible. I got this nice basket. Fallish, but it's still nice. Whenever I see a nice basket, I will pick it up. This came from Kohl's originally. Harvest time. So anyway, it's still in pretty good shape, not bad. So I thought, you know what, that can go out in the barn. This was the other day too. And I believe this was 99 cents or $1.99, one or the other. I didn't pay more than that. I think it was 99 cents. Yeah. Now, we're not big drinkers here, but when I go to my niece's once in a while, especially in the winter time, I haven't seen her in a long time, but she would make these drinks, some Moscow mules, and they're delicious. And she'd serve them in these. So I thought, oh, whenever I see those, I'm gonna get some. So this was, it says $1.99, but this color was on sale. And there was two of them. Aren't those cool? I really like these. Yeah, these are in good shape too. They're not, they look new, you know, almost new. Yeah. So I'm liking that. I picked those up. Those will go out in the barn. Now, I really like this. I might keep those. I don't know. I like something inside it. This needs to be washed a little bit. 3 $3.99. Nice little candle holder. I love that. Yeah, I might keep this for my bottle area this year. I kind of like that. For $3.99, yeah, I like that. I'll put a candle in it. This was Better Homes. 9-inch owl lantern with handle. Yeah, so you can just imagine what somebody paid for that new. I'm sure it was well over $10, and I only spent $4. So I did good. When I tire of it, use it one season, then put it in the barn for sale. I might do that. You never know. All right, now I really like honey pots lately. I'm into it. You know, and I look for little honey spoons and that. Well, this was only 99 cents. The cover's all good. Yeah. Look how pretty that is. A little honey pot or syrup pot or whatever you want to put in there. It's made in Italy. Yeah. Yeah. Little crackle ware going on. It's in the making, like a crackle. I don't know if you can see that. Crackle too. Very pretty. Yeah, and the cover too. Yeah. Really nice. For 99 cents. I'm going to put it out in the barn. I'll put a little spoon with it. Very nice. And I'll put a few dollars on this, you know? Yeah, very nice. So I was happy with that. Now, my husband likes things that are signed, and he knows his catalogs and Covell's catalogs, all those antiques. He's got shelves of them. So he studies them. He's always looking at them. And so when I see an interesting vase that's signed like that, I'll bring it home for him. And he'll study it for a while. Then we'll put a price on it and put it out in the barn. So this was too pretty to leave there. It's oriental. Got a peacock. It's just lovely. Really lovely. I thought it was like cloisonne, but cloisonne is more inlaid, evidently. But this is just really pretty. And it's got nice coloring. Yeah, it's just really nice piece. Not cracked or chipped, you know. So I thought this was $6. Okay. But it might have been. Yeah. All the pink was on sale yesterday. I got it for $3. Yeah, I did. And the owl too. I got the owl for $2. That's right. Oh wow. I did all right. Okay. Because I thought my bill was going to be more than it was. Very good. This is really pretty. Are you seeing the pretty flowers in that? Very pretty. And I like vases, and I intend to have a lot of flowers. I might keep this. It'll look pretty in here. I might. Or put it out in the barn. Either or. But it's just a lovely piece. He's doing a little study on it too, on that signal signage on the bottom. I wish they hadn't put that. Well, I can take the tag off now, I guess. Take it off and see what the label looks like. Yeah, that's what it says. So, I'm going to enjoy this piece, you know? Yeah. So that's that. Then, This is an interesting piece. And right down here, there's signage. It says something. I can't evidently read it. It's very tiny, but you can tell that it's signed. Now, but on the back, it does have some information about it. I'll bring this a little. Like Francis Guy over in Brooklyn, page 108. The Baroness Heidi Neuville was more interested in the life of the city than in its buildings. Her watercolor snow theme of the corner of Warren and Greenwich Streets in January 1809 shows a part of New York which would not conceivably have interested an artist of the Federalist period. These are not the houses of the wealthy, and no public building dominates the view. It is a middle-class neighborhood, slightly down at heel, and ordinary people are shown doing quite ordinary things. This is worth some money, folks. Now, it said 1999, but the kid, the clerk, he goofed. He only charged me $1.99, and I didn't think much about it till I got home. Honestly, I had a fever and I wasn't feeling good. And anyway, I got it for a real steal, I guess. Being honest. But I'm there every week. They get a lot of my money. I buy every week, so, and I've donated too, so I'm good. I'm good with it all. Yeah, this is interesting. This is a watercolor or sketching or something going back that far. Yeah, we'll be putting this in the barn. It's interesting too. And being New York and with what happened in 911, I don't know. I just think it might even be a little more valuable. Who knows? This could be the sleeper in the store. So I brought it home with me. But I went to that kid who doesn't like to see me coming because I usually have a big haul. So I think he kind of rushed me through. I don't know. His mistake. Anyway. This one just intrigued me, and this looks kind of like an iconic theme. Old. This is just a print too. They're probably not all that valuable, and yet it has that nostalgia to it that one might like. They're doing over a room in a certain theme or a certain way, or somebody who just likes history, and it doesn't have anything on the back, but we're just leaving it as it is, and we'll put it out there for a few dollars. I didn't pay much for it. Took the sticker off already, but I know I didn't pay much. I wouldn't have paid much for this. So knowing that, I did get it. I like it. So that'll go out to the barn. Yeah. Now, this is pretty cool, but I want my husband to paint the frame. It's coming apart, so I gotta be careful. Oop. This is glass coming apart. Yeah, it's all coming apart. But this is, a sampler, and it's dated and signed. Granted, it's not old from 1800s or anything. It's only from, looks like a 74, August of 74. Elizabeth, looks like P-E-J-A-M or A-N. Can't quite make out her name, but it's there. Wow. And it's beautiful, all down the alphabet. Really, really nice work. Clean, it's clean. It's just the glass needs to be cleaned and tightened up inside this frame. But I want him to paint it white, creamy white. And this will stand out nice, and this will sell. And I only paid, I want to say it was only, because it was falling out of the frame a little bit, I think it was like $3.99. Yeah, it was a good price, and I picked it up. Yeah, and I'll clean it up, we'll repaint the frame, and I'll put like 12, 15 on it, just to move it along, and somebody would enjoy this. Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, that's that. And then, that's about it. Oh, one other thing here. I showed you the honey pot, right? Yeah. This is for me. When I see stuff like this, I pick it up. It's a planter. It's got the holes already drilled. Came that way. I loved it. I love the color. This is the stuff I look for. So because I'll be putting plants all around my bottle area and my gardens out there. So I want stuff like this. And a lot of my stuff that's been out there has been years old, and it was time to throw a lot of it away last fall when we were picking up. So this is $3.99. Worth it all day long to me. And I will enjoy this with a beautiful plant coming up out of it. Nasturtiums, be beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. So that's my thrift haul for today. So this is a little. So, if any of you have been following along with me once a week, my most recent video that I did prior to this, just a few days ago, it's on there. It's that right here, and there was no crafting. I just talked about my book journey as an author and going the self-publishing route. And I got real, I got candid, and I'm not taking anything back. I meant everything I said, and I'm glad I did. It made me feel better just to get it out there. So I hope you watch my videos and you get to know all about me and who I am and why I do the things I do, right? So I've got my tea here. I got that nice strawberry tea that I've been showcasing the last few videos. Nice strawberry color. Yeah. What am I making a mess? Yeah, beautiful, delicious. And it's got lemon in it and my sugar. Oh. But what I kind of, here's something I've got to show you too. I'm not sure if I should do this in my other videos. I don't think I did yet. Oh, I know. I did a video 2 or 3 clips ago of me working on a piece of jewelry, and this is the end result. So pretty. My granddaughter actually did up the mannequin, so this is her style. She does good. She loves fashion and design, and I hope she pursues that. That's my most recent piece. And whoop, I'm gonna show that to you. And this, as you can tell, is from the edge of a dish. The dish evidently kind of went this way. You can see all the wavy in it. Yeah. That's what I do. I love stuff like this because I saw it this way in a birdhouse design. That's how I said, oh, I'm picking up that piece now. See if I can put it on so you'll see how it looks when you wear them. Okay, go this way. Okay, it can go real long, or you can make it, I'm gonna go a little shorter with it. There, okay. They're pretty, folks. Really, really nice. Yeah. Love that. Love that. Keep it on for a little bit. Why not? Make all these things and I sell them. I really don't even have any pieces for myself. I did do these earrings a year or 2 ago, and they didn't come out the best, so I saved them for me, but they're all right with what I'm wearing. And that was a dish. They weren't china, but I liked the dish, kind of more of a flower power design. So anyway, that's what I do, folks. So today, as a senior citizen, a woman that's getting on in her years, I just turned 69 in January. And I feel good about that. I'm comfortable in my skin, But I got thinking, my goodness, 69, wow. But yet, I'm loving it in a different way because I'm embracing it, I guess. And it's because, I have my days where, woe is me, and, you look in the mirror and you've got another wrinkle here and something going on over there, and brown spots you gotta hide here, and something up there. But then, I have to reflect on my whole life. I'm the youngest of four. And my older brother is still with us, but the two in between, the twins, and they were just a year older than me, they're both gone, Tess and Tim. And so I have to always, when I want to start complaining or crabbing, or, I have to give thought to the fact that I'm blessed. I'm really blessed. I'm truly blessed. And I know that, and I want my viewers to get to know me and know that every day I give blessings and thanks for my blessings. I am truly feeling very, very grateful and blessed, and especially during these strange times that we're living in, where you turn your TV on and we all know what's going on, right? Well, most of us do anyway, in this country. So anyway, with all of that, yeah, I am so blessed. I want to give mention to that, and make emphasis to my blessings. There are many. I live in a beautiful, lovely New England town. I live in a lovely, old, creaky 9-room farmhouse, but I adore it. We just did this dining room over, and we're loving it. And we really, really were blessed with, lucked out with the floors that were under the carpet, and I'm embracing and enjoying the wallpaper and my wispy curtains, and there's so much light, so much more light in here. Just really loving it, And all the rooms, it's a lot for me to keep it clean, and I find myself sometimes crabbing in that regard. Like, I like things clean, people. I do, just as much as the next guy. But I don't necessarily always want to be the one doing the cleaning. I'd rather be sewing or painting or crafting or gardening. And so I find myself, when I'm cleaning, I can't hurry up and do this because I want to get out back or outside and do something fun. That's me, So, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. But I do make it a point to make sure the work does somehow get done. Might not get done, but it gets done. So anyway, yeah, we're just, I'm grateful for our family and our friends, and everybody's doing okay, and that's good, and I hope that continues. And but anyway, I wanted to give more of a conversation in regard to being a woman in my later 60s and what that means for me, and if I can reflect a bit back on my early years as a younger woman, being the youngest of four, and we grew up, around food. My parents ran a restaurant for a few years there, a pizza and beer and sandwiches, like hamburgers and that type of thing. So we were fed a lot of pizza. So needless to say, I was the chubby one, okay? My sister was a little taller and longer legged. Okay. So I always somewhat felt, or I guess they say you learn your place in the family. If you listen to Dr. Phil talk, he mentioned that in a few of his shows, that we all learn our place. Like when he has people on there and kids that are, parents don't know what to do with these troubled kids, and he might be the middle child or the baby or something, and they're rebellious or whatever. And then the parents are thinking, this kid is terrible, this is a terrible kid. And granted, some of the behavior of the kid is terrible, but Dr. Phil will go a little bit deeper into why the kid is doing what they're doing, and it always kind of goes back to the whole picture, the big scenario of, it's a family issue. It's a family problem. And anyway, but in all of that, I mean, and our family was dysfunctional. Every family has some dysfunction. But overall, it wasn't all that bad. I suppose it could have been worse, but it had its moments. But anyway, in all of that, I guess I learned, being the baby and being the youngest of four, and my mom had 3 children prior to even meeting up with my father, so she had 7 total. But anyway, in all of that, I was shy. I was intimidated by men, especially in the workplace, shy around men. Always had my eyes and ears wide open. I was a good listener, but never one to be real outspoken back then. I've since learned you got to speak up sometimes if you want to get anywhere in life. But anyway, I guess what I wanted to say is I can remember, because what got me thinking about all this is that I'm in the mirror today, and I'm retired now, so I have more time to go in the bathroom and put my creams on and, put some makeup on if I want, do my hair, heat up the curling wand if I want to go that route, or, and I'm not necessarily going anywhere. We're not necessarily having anybody in for company. I'm not expecting anybody. And yet, I am getting the biggest kick in my day, and I look forward to it. Going in the bathroom after I've had my morning coffee. It's not morning, it's usually midday because I'm one that stays up late. We won't go there. That's another story, another video. But anyway, I found myself in the mirror and I'm enjoying that. I'm smiling and I'm loving it. Now, I have to tell you, though, if you go back 25 to 30 years, I'm 69, so you do the math. And when I was a young mother and I had to get up every day and I worked in an office, so I had to look decent. Didn't always have the best clothes or wardrobe, but I tried to make the best of it. But anyway, I did always put a little cream and make sure my hair was presentable and always clean and good hygiene and made sure you're smelling good and all that stuff. So, and it was a front office of a high school, so a lot of people came in and out. The building got a lot of use, a lot of traffic. So anyway, but I can remember after, my kids were not toddlers, but more like middle school age. And that is where I didn't really like looking in the mirror. I avoided the mirror. I did what I had to do and then got out of the mirror. I wasn't one to linger in the mirror. And my sister was just the opposite. If you went to her house, things might have been a little disheveled at times, but she made sure she looked like $1,000,000. She loved her makeup. She loved the mirror. And I used to think, God, that's a little selfish, isn't it? Maybe, and yet I don't hold anything against her in that regard. Although she had fun, she was having fun. That's what she liked to do, because I'm having an absolute blast with my makeup and my creams. And so, again, I hope I'm not going overboard with makeup, and if I am, I apologize. But just know, I'm having fun, folks. And I'm trying to learn from all of you and all the other YouTubers that are makeup artists and talk about creams and do their videos and show you how to put this makeup on and that eyeliner and this. So I'm learning. But this is a new shade. Kind of glossy. I'm mad at some, but I kind of like it for spring. And I'm learning about, but I mean, I used to have big, beautiful, dark Italian eyebrows. They were so thick they almost ran together. Not anymore. These are penciled in. I have to play with it to make sure that they're not too strong, but not too light, where it looks like I don't have any. Crazy. But anyway, I'll have to dig out my old pictures, my wedding pictures of back then, my first marriage where I had the big, thick, dark eyebrow, dark hair. Yeah. So this silvery gray color came about just the last couple years, and it took a while to get it to this color, which it's still mousy a little in the back, given whatever shampoo I'm using. But overall, I'm loving this gray color, and it's natural. I don't have to dye anymore. I was spending more than $80 every 4 to 5, 6 weeks going to the hairdresser, making that appointment, sitting there. Sometimes the dye would burn a little bit, little burning or itchy, and you couldn't get there because it's all, and you're sitting in the chair and you're waiting and waiting for it to, the time to hurry up so you can scratch your head, I don't miss any of that. And then, of course, you got to, tip your hairdresser, which is a good thing to do. And I always make sure that I do. But boy, I don't miss that. I went from $90 down to 25 and with a tip, I'll tip on that. But I really don't mind that. With wash, cut, and blow dry, no more dyeing it. I'm loving that. But anyway, and so yeah, I wore a lot of hats. It was this coppery color for a while. Then it was blue gray. Then I did something and I looked like Smurfette for a while because I was trying to put some silver dye in it. And you gotta almost strip your hair to do it. Anyway, learn the hard way. So for a few months there, I was wearing a lot of big white headbands and hats till I got it to this pretty color. But it's getting there now. I like it. Yeah. And bangs. This is all new. But I'm telling you. So anyway, I go in the bathroom in the morning, and I'm smiling, and I talk to myself, and I can't wait to do the different steps. And I'm going into the pharmacies and dollar stores and Walmarts, and I am buying up the makeup. I gotta stop. I've got a stash of eye colors and blushes and concealer. Gotta have the concealer, right? And I got it going on. I love it. But anyway, I'm having fun. That's all that matters, right? But like I said, it's time. I have the time now. I didn't have the time back then. But going back to those days of the 35-year-old mother, secretary, office lady, sister, the youngest of 4 kids. I do remember a time where I would avoid the mirror and I would walk by that mirror and go, oh, is that me? And not really liking. I had put on a little bit of extra weight that I didn't wear quite all that well. Never slovenly or too overly heavy. No, but a little too much where I needed to get some off. You know what I mean? And from pregnancies and that. So, but always knowing that where I saw myself in the family is more the homemaker. My brother John, the oldest, the musician and the karate guy, the black belt. My brother Timmy, the drummer, the funny one, quirky and funny, and heavy in stitches, and handsome. They're both my brother, handsome. Both into music, both loving their music, but Timmy was still trying to find his way a little bit. So there's a long story there. But anyway, and then Tessie was the looker, the guy. She could turn heads. She had the beautiful legs, beautiful features, more what's the word I want? More chiseled features maybe. And she looked a lot, or at least people thought a lot like my mother. My mother always thought she looked a lot like her. But when I look back again at the pictures, I think my sister looked a lot more like my father. And lately, and I don't know what it is, I was always told I looked like my father's side of the family, his mother, and I do. I see that. And my Aunt Mary, my father's sister, I look like her a little bit. Okay. And my father's mother's sisters too, in that family, Italian, from Mount Vernon, New York. DeVecchis is their last name, was their last name. But lately, as I've gotten older, and I got a little weight off recently, but lately I look in the mirror and I see my mother. I don't know if it's just me, and maybe everyone else would say, no, I see my mother. Sorry, folks, I do. I see my mother. Yeah, I don't see my father's side of the family as much. So it's funny how we change, we evolve. Yeah. But anyway, so I guess what I wanted to do was say thank you to some of you YouTubers who do put on the makeup and do talk about creams and showcase your products, and you come at us as senior women who are aging, and you give us your words of wisdom and your of knowledge and little tips on what to do and what not to do to ourselves, not beating ourselves up with words, harsh words in the morning when we do see an extra wrinkle or another brown spot, or maybe we did eat a couple of extra cookies last week and we have an extra pound on us or something. Not to beat ourselves up. I always put myself on the back burner, my needs. I gave that time up for everybody else. I did. And done a lot for others. We have. And wanting to, it was our choice. But now I have more time for me. And I thank the good Lord that I am having that time, getting this time. I am having a ball. And like I said, I go back to those years, and yeah, I can't say I could have spoken these words back then. No, I avoided the mirrors. I avoided pictures. I just no, I wasn't that girl. And I knew my place. My place wasn't. I wasn't. Because there was the four of us. I did have my sister. She was the real pretty one, and I was cute, and I knew that. And that was okay. I knew my place, is what I'm trying to say. In the family, you learn your place. And I sometimes wonder if they were still here, the two that are gone, would I still have evolved in this way, or would it be different? You question some of those things. I don't know. Kind of funny. But anyway, I miss those people. I miss them dearly. They were a lot of fun. Yeah. But God had different plans for them, I guess. Yeah. My mother and father are gone too. But they divorced after 13 years of marriage. It was a hard time they were living in hard times too. They grew up in hard times. So anyway, I wanted to just talk about that. And I really like some of the recent videos of, the women who say, I've decided I am not going to say one more harsh word to myself, like, oh, you're fat, or, oh, your face has got so many wrinkles it looks like a road map, or look at those droopy eyes, for God's sake, go slice a couple of cucumbers, will you? Things like that, or, I'm going to try hard not to do that to myself anymore, Why? We wouldn't talk to our other people like that. I wouldn't anyway. So why would I talk to myself like that? I'm not going to do that. No more. Yeah, so thank you. Thank you all for that. And thank you for all the retinol creams and all that. I'm having fun. I do find some of the creams, I have sensitive eyes, evidently, the nasally thing, and my eyes will start watering on some creams. I can't use the like oils of Olay. I love them. I think they're great. And for years I tried to use them and I suffered through it, but I had to stop. The eyes were watering so bad. Yeah, but I find I like just plain old Pond's dry skin cream is pretty much my base. I love that. And lately I've been using like a vitamin E oil. Love that. It's that dewy. I love that. Really love how it soaks in and makes your skin feel. Yeah. And I believe that that is helping with the brown spots. Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you all that and do a video. And oh, now another thing. Did I bring them out here? I thought I did. Oh, I guess I didn't. Well, I'm going to go in the back room and work on my seeds and growing, working on potting up a few more plants, up potting. My plants in the back room are looking so good, and I hope I can keep them going. And my ones under grow lights, winter sowing, I've got bib lettuce and kale looking really good and crazy. They're taking off like crazy. And I didn't check today, but it's kind of rainy here, but rain is what my plants needed. They need more water. And I purposely did not water the tops or anything because I knew it was going to rain. But they need to sprout now. It's time for my tomato plants, my dill, my flowers, marigolds and nasturtiums and cilantro and parsley and all that that's out here. It's time for them to sprout, to germinate, sprout in those buckets. I want to see that. That's my hope for this week soon, because then they can take off and grow nicely. They'll have the rest of this month, April, all of May, and maybe a week into June, and then I've got to get them in the garden. So I want them to be healthy, and vibrant and green. Right now I'm still looking at the dirt in the jugs. That's so good. Yeah. Then once I get that going, there's a lot to do outside. We've got our barn. I've got all these products I've been picking up. Many of them repurposed, repainted, fixed, whatever needed fixing, painting. We've done it. Boxes and boxes. And I got to do up the shelves out there, my husband and I, and clean it up. Advertise on Facebook, free marketplace of different things. And then the free ad and my Red Barn sales page, and make a big post on there that we're ready to open. And then the warm weather will be here, and we can sit out there and enjoy that and meet our new people, right? We have fun with that. We really do. Yeah. Yeah, we like that. So anyway, I'm going to say goodnight, and it's been fun. It's been real. Subscribe. This is my year. I've got to do it, and I want to do it. But I want to do it with you guys. Come on. We're going to have a blast. We really are. Hang with me, guys. And until next time, I hope the universe provides. I really do. Bye now.